What's going on, everybody? I'm Michael Massie, joined by Luken Glover here for Frontstretch.com. We're at Richmond Raceway. That's the garage area right behind us. It's race day here. It's getting lively at this sold-out event. But first, we got to do our due diligence. There was a truck race last night. Not just any truck race. It was the playoff cutoff. Corey Heim. Surprise, Luken. Are you shocked that Corey Heim won again, 7th win of the year?
Who's Corey Heim again? I haven't heard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It is a clock company or something?
Yeah, I think so. It was to get a little bit of Heim time last night is what it was. That's what my watch was saying, at least. But no, I mean, should we be surprised? No. Was it a bit of a surprise? Yes, because of Ty Majeski. It looked like he was in a whole different league last night. But instead, yeah, it's Corey Heim coming through, executing when it matters most, and I think that's what really sets him apart from the truck guys this year is he just knows how to execute. I mean, 7 wins this year, like you said, and how many more could he have had in the past if some things had out of his control had went his way? But, I mean, he's definitely on a different playing field right now than most of the competition.
Yeah, I think he definitely could have had double-digit wins this year. But like you said, last night was one he won that he probably shouldn't have won. This time Majeski was blazing fast at Richmond, as he seems to be every year. But we had some ThorSport on ThorSport crime with Matt Craftton getting into him. We also had the ThorSport drama of the cut line. Ben Rhodes, Jake Garcia. I almost said Jeff Garcia, a former football player, but Jake Garcia. Garcia beat out Rhodes for that final spot. But first, let's hit on the Craftton incident. I believe you went up to talk to. We attempted to interview Craftton last night, right?
Yeah, we tried. Let's just say that Matt was not in the mood to talk last night. It was late at night. Maybe he was tired. I don't know. But yeah, I did get a confirmation from him that he hit some oil on the track going to turn. There was a lot of theories out there. One that he just wanted to sabotage, which obviously that's not going to happen. But it was mostly, did he just overdrive the corner? I know he was reporting some brake issues last night. Was it the brakes? But then he did confirm that there was some oil on the track. Frankie Muniz had blown an engine, and that put a lot of oil on the track, which once again, the officiating, we had a little bit of an interesting situation last night.
Yeah, for the ThorSport deal there, Jake Garcia and Ty Majeski, Ben Rhodes. You see, it's a hectic garage here. There's people popping in the shots. You can't get a not crowded place here at Richmond Raceway right now. But did you expect Rhodes entered 11 points down? Giro was 21 points down. Did you expect either of them to beat Garcia? Did you see a pathway for it, or did it kind of play out the way you expected?
Well, I know we've talked a lot about how Ben Rhodes seems to find that way even when he doesn't have the fastest truck, and clearly they've been off this year. But on a short track and with a guy who knows how to execute and get it done and in the clutch moments, I was a little bit surprised that they didn't bring some more speed last night. However, I mean, he did push. I mean, we saw it there in stage 2. A little mistake there on pit road that he was able to turn in some fresh tires and then able to drive up in the top 5. And so that's where you have to give a shout to Jake Garcia. He had a gutsy performance last night, got up to 2nd there in stage 2, I believe, and that was what really gave him that cushion that he needed to just bring it home in the final stage. Didn't make any major mistakes, if any at all, last night, and ultimately sealed the deal. So really savvy performance from him.
And of course, we'll wrap up the truck talk. Let's fast forward to what's happening tonight. Last year, we had a surprise winner, Austin Dillon. I think we had a surprise pole winner yesterday in Ryan Preece. Do you think that someone will win their way into the playoffs, or do you think it'll be a usual suspect? Who are you picking for the win tonight, Luken?
Well, we got Daytona next weekend, and that's where you kind of feel like a wild card comes into play, but it's hot. Very hot here in Richmond, Virginia, which it's August, so you kind of figure that. But you look at the practice yesterday, there's a lot of unknowns, I feel like, going in tonight, especially with this tire. Do we have enough sets of tires? How are the tires going to hold up? I think this is the softest that we can go from what we've heard in the garage this weekend. So it's going to be very interesting. But with that tire and effect, that makes you think, who's good at saving tires? Who's good on that long run? Denny Hamlin obviously jumps to the top. I mean, he's looking for, his 7th win, I believe, or something. It's not 7th win, but he's obviously a multi-time winner here at Richmond Raceway. But I'm going to go with Brad Keselowski. I think tonight's the night. He's got a top 10 starting spot. Looked solid in practice yesterday. There are some similarities that we can draw from Iowa. And remember, he probably had the best car at Iowa and just ran out of time there at the end. I'm going with Brad for the win tonight and crash the RFK playoff party just a little bit.
All right, you did the whole hook and bait switch on me there. I thought you were going with Denny there for a second. But Keselowski's a good pick for sure. But I'm also sticking with the veteran status. But a guy that hasn't won in 2 years. I think, Austin Dillon was really fast last year. I think they transfer that over to the number 8 Chevy. Kyle Busch finally breaks that winless streak, gets into the playoffs. I mean, it's Richmond. I've seen the guy win so many times here. He's really good. And if tire wear really is a thing, I think he can manage it and have a good run. That'd be all for us. We'll be back after the race with post-race interviews and another post-race conversation. For Luken Glover, I'm Michael Massie. Follow us along at frontstretch.com, Frontstretch YouTube page. We'll see you later.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code FRONTSTRETCH to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
I'm Caleb Barnes with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.